Hey guys, so I actually forgot to record an intro because I was stressing over my Calc 3 final. I took like 5 hours before my flight. But anyways, for winter break, I went to Taiwan, the homeland of bubble tea. First boba of the trip. The first city we stayed in was Taipei, which is the capital and most famous. Our hotel was pretty nice, other than the fact that the elevators were really crowded, and don't ask me why our shower was so poorly designed. Can't lie though, the heated toilet seat and bidet were kinda nice. The first day we did a little bit of exploring, got accommodated, bought some munchies, but the next day I literally was so jet lagged I woke up at 4 a.m. Probably woke up my whole family while I was getting ready, but I still got a full 8 hours. And after that we went on a hop on hop off bus tour and we saw the Grand Hotel, which I was so shocked was a hotel because do you see how massive this thing is? That's what she said. Also, my mom almost booked this place and I was in literal shock because the tour guide said that US presidents stayed here.
This baby looks like a bow.
We also stopped by the National Palace Museum, and not gonna lie, I am not one to nerd out about history stuff or museums in general, but it was pretty cool that they had a chashu pork stone, although it wasn't on display.
It's pink.
The cafe food was scrumptious, but obviously jacked up because tourist price, but the landscape in general of this place was just chef's kiss.
So pretty.
After hopping back on the bus, we went to Taipei 101, and when they say this place is luxury, they mean it. This place is high-end, okay? My wallet hurt by just looking at it. The surrounding shops were pretty regular, but inside the tower, I saw the biggest Louis Vuitton I have ever seen. But the streets were so stunning, they were lined with lights, and y'all already know I'm obsessed with these. Not to mention they had a Toy Story pop-up. The next day, we checked out this capybara cafe that my sister wanted to go to. We didn't have a reservation, but luckily, after some waiting, we got in. It absolutely did not disappoint. If you want to see more on that, make sure to check out the new short that I posted.
This is so much.
Seriously though, the capybaras were so stinky cute. I wanted to kidnap one and take one home. Like, do you see me feeding them? Yes sir, you deserve all the treats for doing nothing because you are so freaking adorable. We also walked around some markets and Ximending, one of the shopping districts, which was probably my favorite, although I do have limited knowledge. We did some shopping, got some food, and watched a show. Also, my sister bought like 6 Pop Mart boxes, which, word of advice, do not do that in the beginning of your trip because we had no luggage space.
Oh, he got stabbed in the neck.
The following day, we went on an actual tour like the ones with the strict schedules that kind of stress you out, but our tour guide was literally one of the sweetest people ever.
We're on a mission to find
When we stopped by Yellow Geo Park, she also made a little game for us. For whoever could take a selfie with the gorilla rock would get a little prize. We didn't know what the prize was, but my family's competitive, so you already know we bolted over there.
We got it first.
It was so nice. But it was extremely windy there.
Follow the banana.
It was cloudy and drizzling a little bit, but that didn't stop us from going to Shifen Old Street to do lanterns, which I was so excited for. They were a lot bigger than I expected them to be. If you're planning on going here, I'd be very careful wearing white because we definitely got ink on all of our hands. Each color on the lantern is symbolic for something such as love, luck, and we were all writing our wishes. It's safe to say that my dad really wanted mountain biking on there. And I mean, really wanted it.
Oh my goodness. More mountain biking again.
My sister, on the other hand, had some other goals. Unfortunately, the lady only recorded in portrait mode, but it is still a cute video nonetheless.
Now look here. 1, 2, 3, let go.
That's ours.
After this, we checked out Shifen Waterfall, and the bridge to it is so majestic, but also kind of scary because it wobbles a lot since there's a ton of people. Also, coming from a very deserty area in America, this place in comparison was so lush it felt like it was out of a movie. After a bit more exploring and snapping some pictures, we headed to the main event, Jofen, which is a mountain village that is known for being very similar to the Studio Ghibli film Spirited Away.
It's so cute. It's so crowded.
Honestly, I felt a little claustrophobic just because of how many people were there at night, but we ended up getting these beef noodles that our tour guide recommended, and they were bomb.com.
I don't know what that is, but it's a little creepy.
The view from the mountain was really nice, and apparently the lights far away are actually fishermen. You could also see from these clips that it was literally pouring, but you know, sometimes you just need a little walk in the rain. But it did make the steps very slippery, so you had to be really careful. I was especially worried because there was a lot of older people. At one point, this young lady slipped behind me and tried to grab onto my leg for support, and it freaked me out a little because I was thinking if somebody crashes into me, we're probably going down together. Drivers in Taiwan are exceptionally skilled in the streets in general, but especially in this area, because do you see how close this trash truck is to the walls? Also, walking back to the bus, the street was so tight, there wasn't even like a walkway at some points. I was constantly looking down to make sure I was as close as possible to the edge. At one point, my dad actually got honked at by a bus. This is my mini haul. Oh, it's so dark, but these are like dried strawberries that taste like candy. This bag is so cute. Oh, my seatbelt came undone. The little souvenirs I got as gifts for people. Wow. This is the gift we got from getting first place.
Another question. Oh, it's in Sweden, but I don't really miss it.
Please ignore the weird baby voice I was making in this next clip. I got so shy because my mom was watching me. Today, what is it? Today is basically just a travel day. You're watching me. Gonna go all the way.
High-speed rail. High-speed train.
Yeah, we're gonna go like all the way south to Kaohsiung. My parents bought these yummy snacks on the train, and I was so excited because we also have these fish snacks in the US and they're so good. Also, there's a luggage between my legs, so that's the reason why I'm D1 man spreading, okay? No judgment. Our new hotel kind of had a sewer smell at the entrance, but aside from that, my family actually thought it was better than our other hotel just because of the bathroom, and also there was a 7-Eleven right next door. During our first night walking the streets and exploring, we came to this area and the birds were so loud. I'll play you a little clip. Yeah, it sounded like there were literally hundreds. My mom thought they were fake. And like, bro, what if they just decide to attack you? A little scary. Oh, hello. She's been craving. Oh, don't tap me. Oh, we're stuck. We also tried tanghulu, and the entire time my mind was just like, do-do-do-do-do. Sorry.
Crunchy.
Cherry or
Strawberry. But when you bite it, like the shards kind of hurt.
really?
But it's actually really good.
We browsed some of the stores at the night market and then decided to walk home, but while walking home, we ended up at another night market and then somehow stumbled upon a concert. I don't know how this keeps happening to me whenever I'm in Asia. We were also like, guys, it's a random Tuesday. How are so many people still out at 9 p.m.? But I guess Taiwanese people really like nightlife. We're going to get Stop! We're going to get breakfast. I'm kind of picky and allergic to a lot of foods, but here's a little sample of what the breakfast buffet had, and they also switched out a couple items every day. My family then visited Kaohsiung Pier, and we stumbled upon this little Gangnam pop-up where my mom bought some gifts for people. After a bit more walking along the water, we ended up at this food court area, and my parents decided we should have some Japanese barbecue. It was so satisfying. The wagyu was definitely melt in your mouth. While we were there, we also got this alert and experienced our first out of 2 earthquakes we had when we were in Taiwan, which is pretty surprising considering we were only there for like less than 2 weeks. Today's Christmas and we're going to go to the pagodas. When I was researching places to visit in Taiwan, this was the main place that showed up for Kaohsiung. It was so pretty and even better at night, which I'll show later in the video. Inside the pagodas, they had stuff on the walls which my sister thinks is history related. Safe to say we definitely got our steps in. There was lots and lots of stairs. It felt like I was on the Stairmaster at the gym. We're on the 5th floor, which is the highest one they let you go on. And I'm literally afraid of heights, but it's so pretty. Never have I ever really been one to talk about architecture, but I have to say, wow. So many birds. I stuck on my Christmas nails that I made. My hands are so dry. After strolling around the lake a bit more, we found this cafe and we wanted a little snack but ended up getting a little meal.
Smells good. Whoa, it's jiggling. Wait, do it again. Jiggle, jiggle.
And then we had the energy for more exploring. Sculptures are so pretty. We also found a stand we were supposed to throw coins in for good luck, and after translating we realized that if you throw it in the middle part where the bell is, it's supposed to be good luck in all components. My dad and sister managed to get it, and it makes the characters drum like this. I, on the other hand, cannot aim to save my life.
Did you hit the bell?
She hit the
Did it bounce back? Your nail came off?
We also saw a ton of wild ducks and turtles.
I don't think you're supposed to do that, but that's where the rest of their bread went.
Then, of course, we had to pull up to another night market for some food. My mom wanted to try these sweet potato balls because they looked so crispy and golden while being fried. My sister was craving sausages, so we stopped by this stand that looked like it would be good because it was lining up. But little did we know it would take so long to get our food, not because they were slow, but because the line was just that long.
Like 45 minutes for this. Garlic. Oh, one of mine is missing a garlic. So hot. It just squirted under my hair.
Yeah, you got sausage juice in your hair.
Okay, take 2.
It's gonna fall. Is it cooked, the garlic, or is it still raw?
raw.
It's good, but I don't think it's 45 minutes good.
After that, we were still hungry, so we went to this underground station and grabbed some dinner. The next day we went to Shoshan Zoo, and it was crazy because tickets were only like $1 US. This place had wild monkeys, and when we were just at the entrance we already saw them.
There's a baby? There's a baby!
Not gonna lie, I was high-key scared because it's so different when they're right in front of you. And within like 10 seconds I saw a gang of them rob a baby stroller. They were only there to steal the food, but that baby looked traumatized after. Of course, the other animals were also so cute, and we actually got a really good view of them.
What's the difference between?
Get out of my swamp. It's like obese.
Getting him at the wrong angle.
What is this photo? Hello. These cheeks are all out and about. Why he got clothes on? What he's folding his clothes.
It's too bright.
Oh, that was loud. These are the big ones. And Taco Bird. Tacos. If they spit on you, do you take damage?
After the zoo we headed to this local bakery to make Chinese chess cakes.
I look bald. I'm bald.
Some of them were definitely prettier than others.
No.
But regardless, they all tasted the same, which unfortunately I couldn't try because they were made with peanut oil, but they smelled so good. And since we had 4 boxes, we decided to give 3 of them to random elderly or homeless people around the lake.
The bakery was by the pagodas that we went to yesterday, and they're lit up now because it's nighttime, and they're so gorgeous.
After that, we decided to check out the Costco and actually have dinner there. The prices were pretty similar to America, but they did have a couple more options on their menu. For example, their hot dogs were made of pork instead of beef. They had buckets of fried chicken, seafood pizza, tteokbokki, and their ice creams were Hokkaido and pistachio flavored.
I don't even know what I'm ordering.
The Costco in general was also just different because they had 2 floors and the main shopping area was on the 2nd floor.
So many ads.
Despite being in different countries, the membership was international.
Shrink fried rice.
The next day we took another high-speed rail and Uber to a new city, Taichung. Our new hotel room was really spacious and it had free snacks, so you already know I thought it was peak. But while recording the room tour, my sister decided to bother me.
Bro, just tap my butt. What the heck? Why are there so many lights?
The breakfast buffet was not bad, but my sister was not very impressed because she really liked the other hotels. The fruit vinegar was kind of interesting, but my favorite part was probably that they had Yakult and flan.
No.
Our first destination was the National Taiwan Museum of Comics, but I can't really show it because for some reason you're not allowed to take videos, but you can take pictures. After that, we went to this Museum of Illusions.
Yeah.
No, I'm recording it. Left, right. But it's actually hollow.
At night, we found out there was free admission to Carton King Creative Park, so we checked it out and it was really pretty. They had a bunch of sculptures, majority being famous landscapes like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and it was crazy to think that all these pieces were made out of cardboard.
This is the rock that we saw. It's so peaceful here. This is scary. Let me go to my vending machine. Beep. Beep boop. Beep boop beep. Ah. Oh. This one's pretty. Boop boop. Boop boop. No. This is the Colosseum area. It's so pretty. Wow. There's koi fishes.
Aside from the aesthetics, they even had a bunch of games made entirely of cardboard.
Okay. Oh, I nailed that. I nailed that.
3, 0.
Oh, it's
We went to a restaurant for dinner, but being foreigners, even though my dad can speak a little Chinese, we didn't order properly, so after that we went to a convenience store for some more food. I literally swear this is the most superior instant ramen out there. Peep the setup. The next day we stopped by Mitsui Outlet for some yummy eats, and we also got a great deal on these mochi donuts.
Oh yeah.
With our bellies full, we headed to Galmay Wetlands, and it was so crowded and so windy, I thought I was going to fly away.
Look at my pants.
If you go here, definitely hold on to your belongings because I almost lost my bag and my mom had to catch her hat as it flew off her head. As the tide started to rise, a worker ushered everyone away from the far end of the bridge, but we still got to see the stunning sunset.
Now we're gonna use the train to head back to Taipei for New Year's. New Year's Eve and we ended up at Costco. But this gifted. Right now we're walking to Taipei 101 for the fireworks. First we stopped at the Dome for some dinner. It's also drizzling a little bit.
And by a little bit, I actually meant a lot.
We are successfully all ponchoed up. We're like rainbow marshmallows.
I was also pleasantly surprised to find that there were a lot of performances at Taipei 101 for the new year. Like bro, we ended up at a random performance again, but I'm not complaining because it was really fun to watch while we waited for the fireworks. If you made it to the end, please leave a like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed touring Taiwan with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!